Hi natural beauties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be discussing 10 tips for wash day. Yes, 10 tips that help me through wash day, help me to grow out my hair, and they're easy to do. Before we get into that, if you're new on this channel, welcome. I so appreciate it. Don't forget, subscribe down below and hit the notification bell. If you subscribe, you'll be getting notified anytime when I post a new video, and I'm all about natural hair, so you won't regret it. Okay, let's get into this video.
Natural beauty,
Wash day, wash day, wash day. Most of y'all naturals, and no, I'm not judging. Most of y'all are like, no, I'm skipping wash day because it's too stressful, it's too long, you don't know how to do it, you don't know what products to use, blah, 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 blah. I was one of those naturals. I was a lazy natural. All I did was shampoo, maybe some conditioner. Afterwards, I would dry my hair with a towel, and after that, I would just smear my hair or my scalp with some hair food. I think y'all probably know which one I'm talking about, the Dax, the bergamot. Wow, those things were packed with just mineral oil with petrolatum, and that was basically just my hair routine. And I did that once in a month, maybe. But I also had dandruff, I had frizzy hair, I had dry hair. After every shampoo and session, my hair would feel dry, it would feel meh. But back then, I didn't know any better, so that was a routine. But now, 2021, I changed my wash day like 360. And because those things help me out, I'm so excited to share them with you. So I got 10 tips that basically are just right for me and give me my flourishing hair. My hair feels better. My hair is the best it ever was since birth. My hair never felt this great. It's moisturized. It's healthy. I don't have that dry feeling that I had back then. My hair got some volume, even though I have thin hair. Genetically, I have thin hair. My scalp is clean. The dandruff is gone. It's gone. My edges, they're growing back because basically before all I did was high puff, high puff. I always use those elastic bands to make and twist or braids. And yeah, my edges went bye-bye, but they're coming back. So yes, it's very promising. So let's get into these 10 tips. Tip number 1, wash regularly. Because just like your body, when you're doing something on a regular basis, you're basically training your body to and to get in that rhythm, to get in that continuous cycle. So just see your hair as your body. Just like you treat it, if you go to the gym, you get a spa, you wash every day, you shower every day, that's exactly how you should treat your hair. Wash your hair at least once a week, because during the week, we sweat, we go outside, maybe dust, everything comes into contact with our hair. So it's important that you wash your hair regularly. I do it once a week. Wash day is on Sundays. So pick out a day and keep through that day. Sunday is wash day. Don't skip wash day. Stick to wash day. Tip number 2, try using sulfate-free shampoos. I know sulfate shampoos, they're so easy to find in stores, but for natural hair, our hair is normally dry because that's just how it is. And if we use sulfate shampoos weekly, we dry out our hair that's already prone to dryness. So try to buy a sulfate-free shampoo. I use my sulfate shampoo 3 out of the 4 weeks monthly. I start my first week my first wash day with a sulfate shampoo. Sometimes that's just to get a clean slate for the month. I wash it with a sulfate shampoo or a natural hair friendly clarifier that will strip my hair from everything, product buildup, dirt, sweat, everything. The rest of the month, the 3 weeks, I just use a sulfate-free shampoo. That's called the moisturizing shampoo. So try using that as much as possible, because besides that, the sulfate-free shampoo cleans our hair. It also brings moisture in our hair with some oil, with some nutrients. So it's a win-win. Tip number 3. Before you shampoo, it's optional to do a pre-shampoo. What is a pre-shampoo? What does it do? The pre-shampoo basically, it coats your hair. So when you use your shampoo, your hair doesn't get stripped from the natural hair oils. So it's always handy. And you can also use your pre-shampoo to detangle before you do your shampoo. You just put some pre-shampoo. You can use an oil, a pre-shampoo, or just a rinse out conditioner. With that slip, you can just finger detangle and get all the tangles out, or at least most of the tangles. Tip number 4, deep condition. Yes, deep conditioning was a major key for my hair journey, for my hair transformation. I deep condition weekly. Yes, I don't skip deep conditioning. Every wash day, every time when I use my shampoo, I follow up with a deep conditioner. I never leave my deep conditioner longer than an hour, because basically after an hour, it does nothing for you. Nothing. So those that go to bed with their deep conditioner in, I wouldn't prefer that. But if that works for you, okay. I don't recommend it. Just leave it in 20 to 30 minutes to max an hour. Just read the description, how to use it, and you're good. So deep condition. Tip number 5, work in sections. For those with thin hair, yeah, you can part your hair down the middle and you're good. I do it down the middle or in 4 sections. That's just to make it easy for you to detangle, to distribute a product, so that every hair strand is coated, is detangled. Don't leave a strand behind. Don't do it. So work in sections. You won't regret it. Once you're really into it, you won't even notice how long it takes, because it won't take that long anymore. Tip number 6, finger detangling. Yes, what is finger detangling? Oh, detangle with your fingers. Finger detangling makes the sensation, you feel better. You feel when you come across a tangle. With a comb or with a brush, you're like, oh, and you're breaking the hair. With your fingers, you have that sensation, you have the feeling of, oh, okay, this is a tangle. And when you get to one, you just take it apart strand by strand. It might take a little bit longer, but it will prevent your hair from breaking unnecessarily, because we know you like that length. So for length retention, start finger detangling. And no, I'm not against using combs or brushes, but in my experience, because I do have some thin hair, my hair isn't that thick, and thin hair is prone to breakage, so I try to finger detangle as much as possible. And when I know, okay, I'm good with the detangling, I maybe can use a wide tooth comb. Sometimes I'll use a tangle teaser or a brush, the Denman brush. So finger detangle. Tip number 7, use products with water as one of the first 3 ingredients. Just read the ingredients. If it's water in 1, 2, or 3, you're good, because water is the main source of moisture for your hair. The first 3 to 5 ingredients are the main ingredients of your hair product. So if you have water in that, you know your main source is water. If the first 3 are oil, butter, petrolatum, I wouldn't prefer that. If you got something like water, aloe vera, oh my gosh, that would be the best product ever. So try using water-based products, as in water in one of the three first ingredients. Tip number 8, don't dry your hair with a towel. Why? Why shouldn't I dry my hair with a towel? So towels have those fibers, and those fibers can snatch off hair. And I know y'all y'all already know, you've seen it already when you dry your hair with your towel. You see those little bits of hair on your towel? Yeah, that's you snatching your hair unnecessarily. So I would recommend just use a cotton shirt. Everyone has an old shirt somewhere. Just use a clean cotton shirt, or if you want to be fancy, use a microfiber towel. So leave that towel for your body, not for your hair. Tip number 9, I would recommend that you air dry your hair or diffuse your hair. Some people are like, no, I don't want any type of heat on my hair, so they air dry. I air dry, and mostly I diffuse. Why do I diffuse? I notice that when I diffuse or sit under my hooded dryer, my curls are longer intact. So I keep my hairstyle longer for the week. And I have less shrinkage. When I air dry, my hair does tend to take a little bit longer to dry. And in that time, you get busy, you do things around the house, and I get more frizz, and I also get more shrinkage. I don't know if it makes sense, but that's just how my hair is. But don't go to bed, and that brings me to my last tip. Don't go to bed with wet hair. That's just a no-no. Leaving your hair wet when you go to bed, it's like you're creating the perfect environment for bacteria to start an infection or so on your scalp, and doesn't get the time to dry. So the whole environment on your scalp is like, no. And when we want healthy hair, when we want growth, we have to pay a lot of attention to a clean scalp. Our hair grows from our scalp. So if our scalp is dirty, if it's not an product, and if there's a lot of product buildup on your scalp, your hair won't grow, and we don't want it. So pay attention to your scalp. Pay attention to what you're doing during your wash day. Wash day doesn't have to be that long or that complicated. Just get a routine and stick to it. Once you get a hang of it, you'll see that, hey, wash day went so easily. And I know I may not have the thickest hair or the biggest hair. For those with a lot of hair, try it out. If your hair is too thick, try using hair products with slip. Try using an pre-shampoo before you shampoo to get out the tangles, so it makes it easier for your wash day. I hope these tips were helpful, because they are to me. I've been doing this for 3 years strict now, and wow, my hair is flourishing. Like I said, my hair is the best it ever was. If these tips were helpful, give me a thumbs up. If you have tips or questions, something you would like to get more information of, leave it down below in the comment section. I will get back to you. Don't forget, subscribe down below and hit the notification bell and get informed anytime when I post a new video. I post a lot of natural hair videos, and they're very informative, so I really would like a subscribe. You won't be disappointed. That's it for today. I'm Natural Beauty CJ. I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe and God bless. Bye!